So the next step, once this is completely dried, and I think at least it dried right along this edge, and it looks to me like we're ready to go on that, we can put in the next layer. Now, in the past, I've even painted the whole thing light, and then painted the whole thing medium, and then the whole thing dark medium, and then the whole thing, the rest of it dark. But for this part, we're just going to start here. And I always like to have just a little bit of water. Oops, that has some green in it, huh? We're not green, holy smokes, there we go. So we might have a little bit of extra green on there. Okay, so this is just mostly water, not up to the edge, but just have a little bit of a puddle to start out with. And so let's get a little bit of the blue that we can paint right along the edge. Need the point of the brush a little bit more like that. There we go.
One of your kiddos are being checked out.
What a hoot, it?
Jonah is being checked out.
Let's see, Jonah, you are the winner of the small paper award.
This is this painting right? I can't find my painting.
I will look for it.
Okay, cool.
In just a moment. Okay, here we go. A little bit more here. And so remember, if we can bulk up a little bit of pigment right along the edge there, that's a good thing. And because this is supposed to be our medium value, I'm going to flip this and go ahead and put some more painting up right up to the edge on this one as well. So that we can get those values in there. Notice if you paint it directly on there, it can stain a little bit. Just the tip of the brush right there. Okay, so I've got that in there. A pretty good thing. And remember, we wanted a touch of black too, right? We talked about having maybe a little bit of black in there. So these are kind of gray, misty mountains. Notice the value change. It's changing value. It's slightly darker all of a sudden into this area. That's our goal. That's what we desired. To show our different layers, our different depths. Far away is light. Up close is dark. And so we're just putting our different values in there. I'm trying to get just a little more blue in with this. Kind of like that. So now I have some blacks and I have some blues. In particular, I like to have the darker value right near the edge here. So if I take and I hold it this way, the pigment will run down and deposit itself right along that edge. And if indeed I do need just a little bit more pigment, I can come in and just tap it along the edge and make it so it's darker than what's underneath it. And the water will diffuse that out for me. Kind of like that. And now I'm going to let that one dry.